Hello and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a video of ours. So we now know the finalists for this Sunday's FIFA Women's World Cup final. It is Spain versus England for a chance of World Cup glory. Both teams will be playing in their first ever World Cup final, and that means we're going to have a new name on the trophy as winners in the 9th edition of the Women's World Cup. England beat Australia by 3-1. A fantastic goal from Ella Toone opened the scoring, and then into the second half, a brilliant goal from Sam Kerr, who got her first goal from open play, drew Australia level just after the hour mark. However, they were in the game for about another 7 to 10 minutes before Lauren Hemp, again brilliant work from her, made the Australians make a mistake as she slotted the ball past Mackenzie Arnold to give England a 2-1 lead, and then the game just kept flipping there. Australia grew into the game more, looking to get an equaliser, and they were having a lot of chances throughout that game, and I was thinking this is one where the Matildas would pull one back and would end up going to extra time, but that wasn't to be the case. A couple minutes from time, Sam Kerr gets a chance from a 6 yards out, but she sends her shot wayward over the bar, and then within 2 to 3 minutes of that happening, again fantastic work by Lauren Hemp. She finds Alessia Russo, who scores to make it 3-1 to send England to the World Cup final. Again, England weren't really at their best, but got the result when it mattered, and that is all Serena Wiegman can ask. Is you don't have to be at your best all the time. It's just about grinding out the results and getting the wins when they are needed, and again they have done that. So England will be looking to do the double. Obviously, on the back of winning the European Championships last season, they will be hoping come Sunday that they can be victorious and lift the World Cup for the first time ever. Australia definitely were good, and they've shown throughout this tournament that they are a good team on the rise. I think Sam Kerr's injury throughout the tournament hasn't really helped them, and then had to make changes to their lineup today with Claire Polkinghorne coming into the defence as well due to an illness to Alana Kennedy. So that was some changes Tony Gustafsson's side had to make, but overall Matildas can definitely hold their heads high. You can see that football, especially women's football in Australia, is on the rise, and they still have a game to play. They have to play Sweden this weekend in the third place playoff. That will be on Saturday. That is obviously the day before the England match, so that will be at 9 AM UK time. So yeah, definitely big things to come from Australia in the future. But looking at the opposite side now, Spain, they managed to beat Sweden by 2-1. Sama Parayuelo opened the scoring on 81 minutes. Again, it was a game where either side could either have won it throughout that first 80 minutes in that one. I think Spain were definitely the better side. You could see their quality a lot more clearer in this one, and then again Salma Parayuelo coming on just before the hour mark for Alexia Putellas, and she continues to show why she's been such a difference off the bench. So she puts Spain ahead. Then 7 minutes later, Rebecca Blomqvist puts Sweden level with 2 minutes to spare in regulation time, and you think this is going to go all the way to extra time now just because of how close the game had been. But then Olga Carmona, right at the death in the 89th, 90th minute, scores the winner, and Spain are into the final. Again, fantastically close game, and I think looking at that on paper, I said it was both semi-finals were going to be slightly closer, and I had that one as the closer of the two games, and it was case in point, and now Spain and Jorge Vilda's side are set up for, again, like I said at the start, of a first World Cup final. So that is on Sunday at 11 AM UK time. And let me know in the comments section who you think will win the final itself. I think if England can deal with the pace that Spain have on the attack, so whether it's Salma Parayuelo, Ava Navarro, Alba Redondo, Putellas, if she's playing in that more advanced role, it's going to be, and then obviously Mariana Caldente as well, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But if England can deal with that, then I give England a fighting chance, because of how good they've been. And the battle I'm really looking forward to see is Honor Battier versus Lauren Hemp. The two are going to be going at it for the whole 90 minutes, and I think that's going to be one where the game will be won and lost for either side on Sunday, because it's going to be such a class battle. Both got absolute great speeds. Honor Battier, one of the best defenders in women's football. Lauren Hemp has been absolutely fantastic this tournament, especially in the semi-final against Australia today, and it just shows, I think if we look on paper, that matchup is where the game should and probably will be decided. Obviously I don't expect England to make changes, although Lauren James is now available for this game after missing the past two with suspension. Will Serena Wiegmann change the side to bring her straight back into it, or do you have that option of, if need be, in stoppage time or towards the end of the second half, bringing on Lauren James is probably a better option than having her in from the start, personally speaking, because we know Serena Wiegmann doesn't really like to make changes to her starting 11 unless it is necessary. So obviously with like Kira Walsh missing one of the earlier games, and now Lauren James missing the previous two games, I think that could be the only possible change, is her coming in from the start. But personally I think Serena Wiegmann will stay with that, and that Ella Toone will keep her place in the starting 11. Let me know your thoughts on both the semi-finals in the comments section below, and let me know your predictions also for the final on Sunday and the third place playoff on Saturday. We'll have plenty more stuff looking at the World Cup final itself on Sunday once the game is finished, and a reaction of the whole tournament as well to come out later on. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a video of ours, and that you're following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. In the meantime, we'll see you soon.